Okay, it looks like we are live. Giano, hello and welcome to the stream. Welcome. I just checked if everything is working and it looks like it does. Redeem first. Congratulations. Also, the YouTube chat is also shown to me now, so that didn't work the last few days. I just started the stream, so there will be an ad, so that new people don't get an ad when they join. But I will start Isaac in just a second. But yes. Yup. Okay, nice. Yeah, we did win the Vicfis trivia show yesterday. Pretty happy about that. First time I actually got invited to any of the shows. Hi Lighter, and welcome to the stream as well. We will start in just a second. I'm just gonna wait out the first ad, so that when new people join, they don't get an ad as well. But we will start any second. I'm playing on a new save file right now. Like, we got a few vanilla characters done. I mean, not done, but we did get some achievements here. Last stream we unlocked Tainted Jacob, my favorite character. And I think we have no painted marks. Oh, we have one. We have Tainted Keeper to Gridia. That's interesting. But I think we will play some more vanilla characters. But if you would like to see me play a specific character, feel free to suggest whatever you would like to see. So many tainted characters. 17 in total. I think I have all of them unlocked, right? No. Oh, never mind. I do have all of them. I do have all tainted characters, yes. But if you have no suggestion, I guess we can just... What is Eve missing? Eve is only missing Lamp and Ingredia, technically. Well, let's start off with Eve. That used to be one of my favorite characters. I've never played Repentance before, but I'm planning to get the game in October. I've only played Flash on Internet Archive because it's free. I see. I mean, I did start with Flash as well. Okay. Bless you. Thank you very much. Flash was really fun, and I also got later the Eternal Dead God. I think after Repentance released. I think Repentance and the Eternal Edition released around the same time, if I remember correctly. And I played a lot of Repentance, and then I also got the Eternal God something. I did get that in Flash as well. Alright, let's have a look at this. We can maybe find some soul hearts here. No, we cannot. But soul hearts are always, with the sacrifice room, are always a great start with Eve, because that gives you like a very free War of Babylon trigger. Alright. That is tempting because that is really strong. Have any of you by chance seen the Vicfis event yesterday? Or are you here from the Super Isaac Trivia show or from Saturday? Or are you here for a completely different reason? Like, that would also be possible, I guess. I would really like a bomb. Because that way I could get possibly a soul heart. Bomb? But that is... There's another tinted rock. But that is enough money... No, it's not enough money. No, it's enough money to maybe buy a bomb from the shop. Unless it is on sale. Okay, what do we have? Oof. Not only is it a tiny shop, but also we have no restock machine. I could try the cart. Chariot. Oh. Okay. There's one more room. And what do we have? Temperance. Ooh. I will take the temperance with me, I think. And maybe... Yeah, let's pick up the chariot. Do the boss with the chariot. Just to ensure victory. And then we will return for the... temperance. Because if I leave the razor behind, then I have no good way of losing my health. If I should pick up any health on accident. And there's my soul heart. Huge. But sadly no bombs. Alright. There's my temperance. I will drink a little bit of water and then we will go to the next floor. Alright, second floor, here we go. Nice. We have 4 keys, so we can just have a look at this. And I mean, I guess we can touch it for the transformation, but otherwise that is not of much interest to me. Bomb? Yes, 1 bomb, huge. And a 1% planetarium chant. Venus is HP. I don't mind that. At that point we can also... let's check these first. Okay. Do we have a good spot for the secret room? My guess would be here.
Wheel of Fortune.
Huge, don't pick up the tick. Okay, and I guess we will get a lot of money probably from the temperance, hopefully. Usually when I want money it immediately explodes and I get nothing out of it. Except for HP. But I guess that would be fine too. Back up is big. So the thing that I care the most about right now is soul hearts. Or red heart protection basically, because I want to stay on 1 heart as long as possible, or for the entire run. And just have different HP on top of it. I can get both. Huge. That's more money. Given that we are on 3 soul hearts now, I might as well do this. And then we can check really quick if we can maybe find some more money or HP on this floor. Whoops! Oh, I didn't see that. It was also a champion. Whoops. There goes my perfection. There's a heart. Nice. Might as well have a quick look at this, but there's nothing in here. Okay, let's do this really quick. We're also going through the run really fast. So I feel like I want to try to get at least a look at boss rush. So we have no trinket at the moment, so I might as well take that. These would usually be black sacks, but we do not have these unlocked, so we didn't get it. Well, that is interesting. Whoops. We have a decent amount of resources, so... whoops, but that is still fine. And that is what I was looking for, more HP, so we should maybe get a payout here now. Okay, perfect. Now with the Eternal Heart we will still only have 1 HP. On the next floor, that way we can maintain our strong form, and because of all these spiders we should just insta-win, more or less. Yeah. Huge. Okay, I will take it. Level deal? Okay. That looks like a win to me. Should we take the guppy piece? Sure. Let's take the guppy piece. A lot of knife runs. In the last stream I also got a knife piece. Blood bag? Ah, it's sad. But that's okay. And time to go down. It's also pretty cold in Germany at the moment, but I think in like at the end of the week it should get really warm. Which I do prefer if it's warm, but I don't really mind if it's cold either. But what I really dislike is the change from hot to cold, or from cold to hot. Okay, the nerfed bridge used to be only 1 wide. Sure. And we got one of the best guppy pieces we could have asked for, in fact. Very high chance that we will complete guppy today. Nice. Smooth sailing so far. Whoops. And he immediately walks into the creep. Whoops. I'm pretty sure this has no effect, but for potential rerolls or whatever, I will take it. A lot of big troll bombs as well. Weird. No secret room here. Okay, we can't do anything here as well. Bombs for bombs. I really like the music change when the room is considered to be more dangerous. That's part of the Beelzebub transformation, and we just simply have the money, so I might as well take it. 3 keys is maybe not enough, so let's do this and let's increase our WD chance really quick. And that looks like a secret room to me. This would be the special wooden chest room. But we don't have that unlocked either. On the save file. Alright. More protection. Another troll bomb. Down we go. So yeah, the goal right now is to go for boss rush. And I'm quite confident that we can do that. Part of conjoint. I like it. Okay. HP is also growing, which is huge. Alright. Unlucky. What else is there to talk about? So yeah, I talked about the winning the the Vicfis trivia show, but I mean, not really disappointed, but I thought that we would maybe talk a little bit about it. But everybody just left right after it was done. I mean, I guess Vic was continuing streaming, and Bagel and Matt were busy for the day. Whoops. Sure, give me the damage. But I would have liked to talk a little bit about what I liked or what I didn't like. And there's not really much you could complain about. I think Matt complained a little bit about the Dr. House section, which I thought was actually really cool and creative. Not really something that you could actually answer. That's kind of crazy how Bagel and I got so many correct questions. Like for me it was just dumb luck. Like I mean I did try to have some solid reasoning, but it turns out everything that I thought I knew was completely off. I almost dodged it right, but just almost. But we still have enough HP, so it's fine. So yeah, but I thought it was a little bit harsh that if you get one wrong, you were immediately out. So I think Matt got the very first question wrong. And I feel like it would have been more fair if he was allowed to continue. Because not only did he get punished for getting the question wrong and giving us more opportunities to get points, but also he on top of that was not allowed to get any more points. But overall it was really cool, like really creative questions as well. The spin-on question was of course my favorite. Which I think was kind of funny because Vic told me before that he was not really nervous about the show itself. But they were really afraid that I would maybe call out a mistake. And at that moment I was thinking about that. But it turned out this was on purpose. Ooh. I would lose. Maybe if we get the devil deal, this is fine. Yeah, 3 damage lost. But I think with knife, that doesn't really matter. That is one shot. There's the devil deal. I will take any deal that would reduce my total red heart HP. Range, this has no real effect, but we do get the NDS Mother transmission. I was, of course, it's Krampus. And nothing of value here. Whoops. Kind of weird how I was pushing that thing away. I've never really noticed that you could, like, move them like that. Anyway, we will keep moving. Okay. This really looks like a secret room location. Because it is. Okay, nice. What do we have here? Tower? I don't really care. But yeah, I have been starting to enjoy playing Isaac a lot more again recently. Like, I'm always kind of dealing with Isaac in some capacity. Like, mostly for like shows, trivia stuff, animations, guides or whatever. But I haven't been playing the game that much, but recently I started to enjoy it again. There are a few more games I want to play, I'm just not really sure if I want to... If I want to stream them on the channel, or if I just want to make that like my own project type thing, like just play for myself. I think occasionally it's really nice to just play for yourself when you do content online. But like Silksong, for example, I think I played Silksong for myself, the playthrough, and I had a lot of fun with that. But the 100% and the speedrun stuff and all of that I did online. Also with Dio in the call. I mean, I guess if I do it with Dio it's always a lot more fun, but I think overall that was really enjoyable for me. So maybe I will try to find a different game for that. Like the most recent interesting game that I saw some people play and I maybe want to get is called, I think, Lucky Tower Ultimate. It's also roguelike, but like it has a lot of comedy value, and apparently it's also pretty hard. I'm not sure how deep the game goes. Like, I'm afraid that there's a lot of repetition, but very little progress. But the gameplay or the interactions look really fun. But I've also watched the stream a little bit too much, so I'm not sure if I want to play it now. I don't know if anyone else has that kind of problem. That they are interested in the game and to generate some hype, you what? It's here, okay. To generate some hype, you watch people play it, and then I mean, I guess full HP is fine. And then you watch it too much. And then you are like, do I actually still want to play it? Like, do I have to? Or have I maybe seen too much? That's kind of more HP. Tier rate, I mean tier rate, whatever. We don't shoot it that far, right? Ah. And if we tap, I mean this is still acceptable tier rate. I mean 5 is totally fine. And I think the range is more important. If you shoot it too far away, then it can be sometimes a little bit annoying, but I think this is fine. And there are only 2 more minutes. Okay, I said we wanted to do or check out the boss rush, but okay, let's do that. Ah, perfect room for that. This is not better. Alright, we also had the Super Isaac Trivia Show. I only briefly talked about that, but then I just kind of forgot for some reason. Hop, maybe? But I also need to find the tinted skull. Okay, let me focus on this really quick. Ah, this is not looking good. Let me focus on that for a second, and then I will try to figure out... like we are taking all the wrong options. Couldn't take the money here. 40 more seconds. I mean, at this... we are almost done with the entire floor. I just hope that this is correct. Nah, okay, yeah, that is not gonna happen. Where did I lose so much time? Okay, I mean, now we missed it. So I might as well talk about the Super Isaac Trivia Show, which I think went really well. Like, I think over the time I got a lot more professional at how I handled the show and like move from one segment to another and moderate in between. But I think also the energy was really, really nice, like really cool people. I mean, we also had really cool people in the past, right? But I think the energy was kind of special. But I think that kind of happens if you have like, you have someone who brings a lot of like chill energy into it, like Toshi and Bagel, who know quite a lot about the game. And then you have like, I mean, Cotrine as well, but also Poltergeist, who is like super energetic. And that is always really fun for me when I moderate the show, to have people like that. I don't know how I was not able to dodge that. When I have people like that in the show. Because it just makes it like more fun, but also easier for me. Because if people are a little bit shy and don't talk as much... Ooh. But nah, the box of spiders is pretty good. When they don't talk as much, then I have to like bridge the gap basically of the silence. And if I have to like orchestrate everything in the show, like prepare the tasks and so on, I forgot about this room. Whatever. And then on top of that have to like find like things that we can talk about or that I can ask the contestants. Then that just makes everything a lot harder because I have to focus on a lot of things anyway already. But I think I also got better at that because I take it a little bit more slow. Okay, guppy piece? No, but that is the perfect deal. I mean, kind of. Because now we are on... Oh, I almost left on accident. Because now we are on 0 HP. We have not been to the shop yet. Let's see, maybe a soul heart? Just one soul heart, maybe. That's not a soul heart. But the locket is featured in... Ah, there's my soul heart, okay. The soul heart is featured in one of the escape room puzzles. The idea was to do a third set this year or this summer. But Dio and I haven't... We had some ideas, but we haven't really worked on it in any capacity. And I do want to finish some other projects first. So I'm not sure that we will do it. Potential super secret room. Okay, but there's nothing in here. So if I had red HP, I would try to take red heart damage now. Because that way I would lose my devil deal chance and would have a guaranteed deal on the next floor. Because we already got the deal for free from a chest and this doesn't count as getting a deal by default. Or the natural way. But we have only soul hearts, which was the original meta in Isaac. And that prevents us from doing that. Okay, big mom fight, very nice. Yeah, unfortunately we did get the deal. I want to go to lamp, that is the last, yeah. Missing mark here, with the exception of Greedia. Okay. Yeah, I really like this sound mod, but the part that I like the most about it is that it's really easy to notice when the music shifts because of the difficult rooms. I've talked about this a few times already, but it's still pretty nice. Also, special chop room, that is the only room I think in the game where you get a 2-segment chop for some reason. The HP and everything is normal, but I think that's something that you could normally only see through a glitch. I think I can get both. I will place it a little bit higher, just in case, so that I get the double bomb guaranteed, but we did manage to get both. Increasing the devil deal chance. How did that? Ah, because of the what is the familiar called? Rainbow baby. I didn't realize that. Oh, and we worked so hard for the bombs as well. Okay. This is not really a harsh run, so we will just go for the win. Oh, okay, potential Guppy piece. I mean, Guppy not even that amazing with knife, but still always nice to have regardless. Unfortunately, 2 deals that don't really do anything for us, so that's a skip. And down we go. Okay, clean. I don't think we will get an Void, my goat. Amazing Paro. Hello and welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, like Void would be just a worse box of spiders for me right now. So I'm sorry. But yeah. Overall, this run is going really well. I don't see any reason to explore this any further. I think we will just take the win and then maybe do 1 or 2 more runs. I don't have that much time today, but I might want to try to get like somewhat frequent streams going, even if they are short. Ooh. Should we take one of these? I would take one. I think I'm fine with sacrificing 3 soul hearts. Just hopped on to say hello. Left one. Well, that's really nice of you. Okay, let's see if we can get the 3rd guppy piece. Okay, I guess you made a really good choice. It's not the guppy piece, but I cannot really complain about that. Thank you very much for that. And we have to go down for lamp. I'm goated? You are. That was a good choice. Alright, bye. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I don't really care about other stats, to be honest, so that will just stay where it is. But overall, I'm a really big fan, especially because we have a low charge active item. There cannot be a guppy piece in the golden chest, so I will just skip that. My favorite enemy, the black goblin. Whoops, that's unfortunate. Ah, oops. I'm taking quite a lot of damage now. I should try to keep that in check. Okay, we have still a pretty decent chance of getting guppy if we get to dark room. If we have enough spiders, we will just one-shot the fallen. But I'm pretty confident that we will lose them before that. Huge. I would really like some extra HP right now. I have only 3 bombs. Maybe we can find a better cluster of skulls. Okay. And it's already time for... Let's just check if that is a tinted. Nope. Time for Mega Satan. Be careful with the... What? I only got one of the leeches. Weird. Okay, clean. And that was Satan. Let's see if we can maybe get a guppy piece. Nope. 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 Unlucky. Also, I don't know if we need the guppy piece. Like, the flight doesn't really do that much for us here. And losing 3 soul hearts right now would hurt. That would cut our HP in half. So I'm not really up for that. Okay, I'm tempted to check this for potential soul heart. Nope. Almost picked that up. Yeah, that is one of the few changes that they somewhat recently made that I really like. That the rock waves are a lot more predictable. Because they used to be all over the place and that was terrible. Be careful when they explode. Nice. Okay, we instantly got rid of death, or at least one death. Not the other one though. Still 4 hits. We are fine. Okay, and in the absolute worst case we have the chariot. The main issue right now is that Lamp has armor. Ah, death again. That was really clean. I have a feeling that Lamp might be this way. And right now it looks like I'm correct. But that can... yeah, turn really quick. Okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Me, Jacob? Hello, welcome to the run. To the stream. What are you saying? Should have never given myself all the achievements. I feel scummy because I don't know most items. I mean, if you don't want to unlock everything, I guess it's fine to give yourself the achievement. And also, even if you would do it the legit way, the only thing that you would still don't know all the effects, right? The only thing that changes is that you learn everything bit by bit. And now that you have everything unlocked, you have to learn everything at the same time. But like the overall end result is kind of the same. That kind of looks like a secret room entrance, but it can't be here. But it's kind of interesting. Okay, time for Lamp. Split. Yep, there we go. Oh, that was a really beautiful hit there. And down you go. Nope, no reason to continue. And that is Eve completed. Almost. I mean, I guess we are still missing Gredia mode. But we can do that on a different day. Black lipstick. Okay. We're currently doing vanilla characters. If you have a preference of what you would like to see me play, that was fast. Yeah, it was pretty decent. I mean, I think it was kind of slow for a knife run, but overall that was a decent speed. I guess like the average time is like 30 to 40 minutes for a run usually. But yeah, if you would like to see me play a specific vanilla character, feel free to suggest that. I will see what I can do. Otherwise, I mean, Maggie is really boring, but we could play Megaran. Lost Eden or Eden? You mean Tainted? You mean this one? But yeah, I wanna focus on the vanilla characters right now. Tainted, alright? Yeah, okay. But sure, we can do a Eden run. Oh, I just need to check. We can do Mother. Okay, sure. Really good starting stats. I mean, actually, what the hell is this room? I'm not sure how good these starting stats actually are, but because of the mark, everything looks really good. Like, we have really good tier rate, we have really high damage, we have above average speed, range is fine, a little bit more shot speed. We own even luck. Most characters start with 0 luck, so this is totally fine. Okay. This is not bad. I just need to remember that we have to pick up the knife pieces. Okay. Not the worst you have seen? Okay. You have probably seen better, I can imagine that. Oh yeah, I remember that Vicfis was talking about the sound of a little chub. That is definitely a special sound, and it also spams this, which is just a little bit annoying. But bomb drop? Wait, we have store credit, I just noticed. And there are my bombs. I would really like the soul art, but I think this is a really solid pickup. 5 bombs for 15 coins. That's kind of a steal. Can we do anything with the red HP? Not really. I can try to not explode it. Okay. And I mean, we can destroy this as well, and then I just will one-shot the boss with Krampus head. Or maybe not. But still pretty fast. Solid maybe? Nope, a lot of red HP, which we can't use. I'm tempted to check out the curse room. We have also 4 bombs, so going for a secret room is a good choice. Probably here. Okay. That will give us a sword art from the shop, and that will basically make the curse room for free. Okay. 2 normal cards. Moon, magician. Yeah, let's take the moon. Pick up the sword art and then go to the next floor. Here we go. I want to give this a try. Nice. Okay, but we didn't get anything out of it. But that's okay. Also, we need to go L path. I need to remember that. Now we have 0 keys. But we might be fine. That sound is kind of crazy. Okay. Do you maybe plan on doing a new save file without any unlocks? Or do you think you will just try to learn the game first with your full save file and then learn the game with this full save file and then maybe redo it? I don't want to deal with this. Okay, huge. We got a key and bombs. That's a really small floor. This really looks like the super secret. Because it is. You're going to play Karma. Karma is fun, but have fun with that. And good luck. That is not the easiest thing to do in ISA. Potential HP up in the boss room, that is why I will not pick up the red HP right now. Is there a chance? Okay, maybe we can get into the treasure room with the secret rooms, so I'm gonna go in here first. I get a pretty decent spacebar item. And we do actually get... Oh! Ah, that's kind of awkward. I think I want to lock this in. Maybe both? It's still quite early in the run, so maybe both of them can work out decent for us. I will definitely not take blood rights. And little Gordy is fine, I guess. Okay, let's check out the shop really quick. Starter deck, sure. Tower is not that interesting. And it's time for the boss. Oops. I was a little bit too lazy to dodge that. Okay, let's pick this up. See if we can maybe get something out of him. Huge, we got flight. Okay, that's crazy. And that's it, I think. Yes. Just need to remember to pick up the knife piece. But otherwise we should be fine. Oh, I see that people wrote messages on YouTube, but I don't know why it's so weird. Like when I test it, it shows up for me. But if other people write in there, then I can't see it. So I'm sorry for missing that. I will keep an eye on that. You don't mind trying online? I see. I've only played online like a handful of times when it was released. And then never again. Like, it can be fun, but you also need people with stable internet connections and so on, and all of that makes it kind of difficult. Also, I think my character choice was not optimal all the time. Ah, unlucky. We almost got the ace. Hey, a long-time YouTube fan. Glad to hear that. Since when have you been a fan? Not trying to expose you, but if you write that, then I would like to know. Left or right, chat? I will drink a little bit of water in the meantime. The last choice that chat made was for Devil Deal, Blind Devil Deal, and the choice went into Brimstone. So I expect an equally good choice this time. But I'm also really confused why I cannot see the YouTube chat. That really annoys me. But it looks like I cannot really fix that either. I guess I will just have the YouTube chat open here. Left? Sure, we can do that. Able. Zepe, hello, welcome to the stream. Left was... I mean, able is not a bad choice, right? Like, we could get a bad item on the right side. So I don't really mind that. And the run is looking really good so far. So I'm not really afraid of losing this. Whoops. The only thing that it can that's unfortunate. That's also the only creep attack that can hit you when you're flight, I think. The only thing that I have to remember is to pick up the knife piece. But it looks like the path for that will be quite easy. Wait, where's the spirit flame? Or the white fire? I remember watching your greed guide. Also, I might be confusing stuff, but aren't you an admin on the The Binding of Isaac server? Okay, greed guide is actually a long time ago. Decently long time ago. And no, I was never an admin on the The Binding of Isaac Discord server. However, I do have special privileges on the server. Like, I can make announcements and can and have special channel server access, because I used to do the Isaac Trivia show that I'm still doing, but I used to do it on the Binding of Isaac server. And then we would put announcements there, or I would put announcements there, and that is maybe why you were thinking that. Okay, here's my knife piece. Okay. Yeah, I think many people watched the Greed Mode guide. I think it's also one of my better guides. I mean, they only got better over time. That's just normal. But also a quick detail that I noticed. Usually, oh, that's tempting. But usually when you have Death's List, the item at the bottom left right here, right now, when you have this one, the order how enemies are pointed is usually from top left to top right. But in the mirror dimension, everything is flipped. And I noticed that the skull starts on the top right, which I think is quite interesting. Okay, let's do the boss. We have 4 bombs, so we are fine. Ah, yeah, okay. I was hoping we could kill him early, but no, we will probably not get that and kill the leeches. Oh wait. No, little Gordy destroyed the order. But that's okay. There are quite a few hearts on the ground. We have not seen the super secret room, which is probably here. Nice. I would have really liked some HP for the Devil Beggar. Let's see. Okay, obviously that's not enough. We can check out the first room really quick, because we only have to pay half a soul heart, or black heart in this case. No. Oh wait, okay, I managed to swap in time. Huge. Yeah, you remembered me making an announcement. Yeah, that is what I was thinking. That this is probably what you are remembering. But that is also quite a long time ago that this happened. So that is a good memory that you have there. Okay, let's see. Let's pay out that other red HP in there, and maybe we can get something nice. I mean, we did already get Blight, which is huge. Okay. Please? Okay, nothing. We have also 9 coins, so maybe it is tempting to... Wait, we can also check this really quick. Okay, there's nothing in here. Maybe we can check out the shop and see if we can get some extra HP from there. Usually there's a decent chance for that. But not this time. Temperance. Ooh. Okay. Maybe we can cook something on the next floor. If I really wanted to go all out, I would like... Okay, we're going mines, so I might as well we'll try to go all out. I will go down to 1 black heart and then have a look at the boss challenge room. Your videos are so underrated. I'm surprised you get such low views sometimes. Don't let that discourage you. Yeah, that is already a meme at this point, like, but I really appreciate the comment. Like, every now and then people like write me a comment on YouTube or on Twitch chat and are like, how do you have so little views? Or why is nobody watching your stuff? And this has already become like an inside meme where we are like, the next video will pop off. We always say that whenever I upload something, the next video will pop off and that will be huge one day. But I don't really mind that. Like, I do most of these videos just for my own enjoyment. Ooh. 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 Okay. That was a... Okay, we will... New plan. we will not go down to 1 HP. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah. I'm doing it mostly for my own enjoyment. And if I wouldn't have fun, I wouldn't do it. But at the moment, it's still fun. And I also have like a lot of new and interesting projects planned. And that is what I will be going for. Okay, down we go. Laugh my ass off? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Fun fact, this enemy was called or is called Denny. It's one of the few enemies that have like an actual name. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes I feel like you get a run where that list is really easy to prog. And sometimes it is really, really hard, and I feel like this is one of the harder ones. Give me the Fool and blow this up. Okay. We only got the increased devil deal chance, but that's fine. Alright. I mean, if you have seen some of the things, have you by chance seen the Super Isaac Trivia show from Saturday? Or my appearance on Vicfis trivia quiz yesterday? Just asking. For no particular reason. Alright. Challenge room, we can have a look, but... Yeah, we have only 1 key, so that is not gonna happen. I don't want to go into the shop either right now. It's a little bit too scary for my taste. Okay, nice. We also got a soul out from that. Huge. Okay. Ad break in 40 minutes. Okay, I will do the boss really quick and then there will be a lot of min-maxing and the ad can play in that time. Okay, never mind. This boss will take forever. You haven't seen it, but you will check it out. I mean, no pressure. But I think that the trivia episode from Saturday, it's not a video yet. It's only a live stream. What? But it was with Poltergeist, Kautrine, Toshi, and Bagel. And I mean, I don't want to name favorites, right? But I think that was probably the best Super Isaac trivia episode so far. I think that was really solid. The feedback was also really good. And yesterday was the first time that I got invited to a trivia show from Vicfis, which I think was really well made. Like it had really good and creative questions, and it also looked really beautiful. Oh my god. And another curved horn run. Interesting. Ooh, I really want this. Let's try to put the temperance card somewhere where it's easier, more central, I mean. Where it's easier to get all the red HP. Maybe here. Luck up is huge. Hi. Okay, nice. I know we can get Mom's key. You like to always go for alt path. I know that many people like that. But I do think it's more difficult. Like, I don't mind going there. Like on Jacob and Esau, I usually go there for the extra item and stuff like that. But that also makes me wonder, like, what is like your skill level? Like, do you have a dead code file, or are you still new to the game? I mean, I guess you're probably not new to the game if you have been watching my guides for like 1 or 2 years now. Aesthetically, they are just much more interesting, even if it's harder. I agree with that. I think the alt floor looks really beautiful. It has some really nice sprites. I totally agree with that. Also, the music is... I mean, I guess the music everywhere is nice. But I think the music... I really like the mines, for example. I mean, Downpour is also really good. Also, the thunder aesthetic in Downpour is really nice. Okay, let's have a quick look at the treasure room. Mutant spider. We still have base tier rate, but... Wait, do we have base tier rate? We have Mark. Mark is only damage up, so... Oh, our base tier rate was 3, holy. But I think this is still nice, with 10 damage. Okay... We have 6 keys, so I think I will do the challenge room now. When a server on online says streaking, what does it mean? I actually don't know what that would mean in the online context, but streaking usually means that you try to win as many runs in a row without resetting. Oh, and we immediately get a tears up. So I would assume it's the same online. Oh? Yeah, so it's probably like a group of more skilled people. Your brother introduced you in the rebirth days? That's really cool. That's like more than 10 years, right? No, never mind, it's not. It's like maybe 8-ish, 7-ish years. I, for example, I've started in Flash, Isaac, on the Newgrounds demo, which is like the maximum, like that is the true release of Isaac. Yeah, it's like 7-8 years ago, yeah. But that's also, like, that's crazy. Like, when I grew up, I played like the early Pokemon games, and I recently looked up, wait, this is Mines 1? Yeah, okay, we can pick up the knife piece on the next floor. I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver, in case you play Pokemon, got released like 17 years ago. Like 17 or 18 years ago, which is like 2 decades almost. That's a really long time ago. Yeah, it is a really long time ago. Okay, we are almost full HP. Nice. I like to see that. Oh, we didn't get the reward, I think. Nah, I'm really unlucky with the little girlie. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, at this point I feel... Ah, it's also the blue flies. I'm kind of just making this harder for myself. Okay, get rid of the last pasty enemy. And as soon as I find the... There, that looks like the knife piece 2 room. I think we will just do that immediately. We don't have a character that would require us to do it later. Oh, I could use bombs. Okay, we're still missing one button. Funnily enough though, I don't have Dead God. I only had a couple dozen marks to beat on save file 1, and then I started another one before I finished the first. Okay. Now I have 2 save files that are really close to both being Dead God. Okay, that's really nice. What were you missing? Like, I would assume probably some of the harder characters. Or was it maybe some of the more specific achievements? Okay, let's see. I'm still missing that one button. Full HP, huge. Holy water. That is big. Moon? Sure. We have a 100% devil deal chance, so there's no point in blowing this guy up. This is kind of funny because this used to be my follower sound, and I no longer have this, but every time I have the greet encounter I think somebody follows. Because I just got trained to that. Where is the final button? Is it like in the last room? What's this floor? Apparently is a little bit larger than I thought. It actually is in the last room. Wow. I mean, at that point we might as well just do the boss really quick. Clutch. Oh, he's perma-thread apparently. I will pick up the HP up after the devil deal. Shade. That's a skip. Let's pay this really quick. Then we will take this. And then we will pick up the second knife piece. Okay. Alright, this is going really well. This will be an easy Eden mark, I think. Oh, it's bugged. I was about to say, why is there a permanent walking animation? But that is because we have flight, and the flight was removed, but we are still kind of in the air. I mostly have marks missing on T-Eve, T-Last, and T-Blue Baby. Oh, I see. Did you get the completion marks in the early game and didn't play T-Lazarus because that was a really difficult character on release? Or was it just by pure coincidence? And at Eve I can kind of see there is a specific playstyle. They also nerfed her a lot, which made her harder later on. And who was the other one? Tainted Blue Baby. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Tainted Blue Baby, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I always think I can make that character work, but I can't. That character's just horrible. Like, the potential is definitely there, and when you get like a good poop combo going with bosses that cannot so easily destroy your build or your poop, then it can be quite fun. But overall, I'm not a big fan of that character. Exactly? Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Nah, I wanted to show my dominance and then I failed it. Classic Bambo move. Loses as soon as he gets cocky. Okay, but here we go. One hit, that's okay. And not even from her, Shadow. Only from my own stupidity. Alright. Second knife piece acquired. And now we will go to Mausoleum. Hopefully beat Mom. And then fight the heart to go to Corpse. Okay. Mad? You mean Bambo moment? Oh, yeah, I was reading chat. Immediately took damage. Classic. Madman moment. Okay, nice. How many keys do we have? 8. Cactus, hello, welcome to the stream on YouTube. Yeah, the thing is, the YouTube chat, I have an extra tool that shows me Twitch and YouTube combined, but for some reason it doesn't show me YouTube chat anymore. So I have to manually look at the YouTube chat, and I might miss some messages, and I'm sorry for that. But I hope you are having a wonderful day. What's your favorite floor? My favorite floor? I think chest. Because like you have a lot of these early game bosses, but you are in a position where you can just one-shot most of them. And you get a lot of items on that floor as well. I think that makes it a really, really cool floor. Also, that is like a really nostalgic floor for me. Because I can very vividly remember the first time I beat Blue Baby and Flash. That was like a really special moment for me. Like, I can still remember that it was like a really warm summer night or evening. And I got my first win on Blue Baby, and after that I went with my dad to pick up ice cream. Like, I will probably never forget that. That's like a core memory. You love the chest theme? Chest has really good themes, even in other sound mod packs. But also in Flash and in everywhere, basically. Oh, yeah. I like to tell that story. Like, and I like to remember it as well. Like, the issue for me with like Repentance now, the reason why I kind of stopped playing a little bit is because the game just got too easy for me and I have kind of seen it all. We would pick that up for like for only one boss. I mean, fine, whatever. But when I remember Flash, I remember the days where the game was like really tough for me and it was really hard to just even get to the next floor. And that was a really fun time. And I don't really have that with many video games anymore nowadays. Like, I experienced that a little bit with Silksong. I think that is also a really fantastic game. And I'm really looking forward to the DLC. It's such a relatable feeling sometimes though. Yeah. But I think that's kind of like where it's like make or break. If you are a true gamer, even if you get older, or when you get older, or if you kind of get over it and then just focus on other things. And for me, I was able to like find the spark again every now and then, and so I just stayed playing games. Huh, full clear, but that was the easiest Gehenna I've ever played. That's crazy. Also, we have 16 bombs. I want to use bombs on Mother, but like the secret room has to be somewhere here. Yeah, okay. Not a follower Bambo, it's just a normal mini-boss fight. Alright. We should get close to the boss now. Being OP is cool, but I really like the runs where you barely survive in the cathedral chest cause your build isn't that good. I mean, it is really exciting. I don't know if I like that so much because like a lot of time I spent on my Tainted Jacob streak, and every time I was in the chest with low damage and low HP, I was really nervous, especially because of the streak. And I don't know if I like that so much, but I totally understand what you're saying. Okay, this is just Gehenna 1. Like, I seriously don't know why this boss is so hard. Like, why? Like, there is no armor involved, but it feels like giga tanky. Do we need range? No, and I don't really care about the small damage up. I will take the speed instead. Thank you very much. All right. What is this about? What a weird room. Okay. Broken padlock. I don't think we can use that for anything. I cannot remember my last mutant spider run, which wasn't a breaking run. I guess I just like the aspect of min-maxing and managing everything to stay alive. When you're OP, you can just kind of walk and shoot and don't think much about anything at some point. Yeah, you see, that is why I main Tainted Jacob. Because with Tainted Jacob, you never get a break. Like, even if you have an OP run as well, if you get hit once by Dark Esau, you have to really lock in, because whatever comes after that will kill you. So, if you... I would like, I always try to advertise Tainted Jacob. Like, I tell all my streamer friends as well that they should do a Tainted Jacob streak, and they are like, yeah, Bambo, I will do it. But I know they never will do it. Because I understand that this character can be quite annoying. But it's definitely by far my favorite character. And I eventually want to continue my streak as well. I think it's currently still sitting at like 102 or 103. And I think I would just win if I play Tainted Jacob run. I think we will play Tainted Jacob run after this. Not on the streak file, but on my first file, just for fun. But before I continue the streak, I wanna warm up a little bit more. That's a lot. That is the second highest streak on Tainted Jacob in the world. But however, the guy who has the highest streak stopped playing, so there is literally no competition for me. Who has the highest? Arulu is the name of the streaker with the highest streak. They very rarely stream, and they actually quit Isaac. They will not play Isaac again. There was a Hierophant somewhere, yeah. Look at that. But he was a pretty nice. I mean, he's still a pretty nice dude. We also talked a lot about Tainted Jacob stuff, and the interesting thing is that, like, with the both of us are arguably, probably, I don't know if there are other really good Tainted Jacob players, but I would just assume that we are the two best Tainted Jacob players in the world. And despite that, and having a lot of hours on the character, we had very different views on certain topics or strategies, which I think is really interesting. But as I said, Arulu doesn't play Isaac anymore, so the topic is kind of closed. Okay, yeah, we can just do the mom fight. Oh wait, I wanted to take... Where's my world card? Where's my world card? Whoops, that's not it. There we go. Hierophant of World. Okay, huge. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. I don't like it. I mean, I think that it's strong, but I prefer not to take it because you don't need it. You already have one Dark Esau and that is good enough. But Arulu always would take it. He really liked the Birthright. And I think he also kind of liked it because it makes Enma Solar stronger. But I don't need it. Like, I feel like it's kind of like a waste of money. Okay, huge. We will take... Wait, actually, I will go for the Devil Deal first. And it looks like that's gonna be it. We have a lot of bombs. We can use it in the mother fight, but I will take the Brimstone bombs. I was kind of hoping for... what do you call it? Like more damage, a special tier or guppy pieces. But that's fine. Give me damage. We will not get down to soul HP. And hard bite. Whoops. I mean, I guess we just lost the mantle. What is Bambo doing? I don't know why the door keeps staying open for me. I think that is a bug, but I think that's just an overall bug, like that's the same case for everyone. I think this is bugged, like if you walk into this, or at least it used to be bugged. If you walked over that, it wouldn't do anything after changing to corpse. But I think they fixed that. You always take death certificate? And you always regret it? Yeah. But that is interesting. Mausoleum is my favorite floor, by the way. My reasoning is that I like purple. I like purple as well, as you can maybe tell from my character. Like the purple suit. I overall like the purple and gold theme combination. But Mausoleum is a good choice. Also very interesting enemies. But I think we talked about this before, right? That the alt path overall looks just a lot nicer. I will use the world now. And the reason for that is that there's a chance that we will just get Cursed of the Lost on the next floor. And if that is the case, I wasted that card slot. I think it's funny how you can disrupt the ascent if you get void after mom. Cool looking OC, by the way. Thank you very much. I think I have never done that. Going to void when I'm in the ascent. I mean, I guess technically I did with like Arky, and if I went for like multiple. Actually, wait a minute. No. Maybe. Actually, yeah, I have done that. But very rarely, because usually I would end on beast, because otherwise you can't get the completion mark. But that's an interesting concept. But why would you do that? Maybe on the way to beast you're like, actually this run is not good enough, and then if you get the opportunity you change to go to void, because delirium is easier. Oh, you expected it not to work? Okay, I see. Yeah, there's probably not really a good reason to do that. A die shot? Okay, let's go. Maybe for one more potential luck deal. Why would your second option be delirium? I mean, that is the only way you can go, right? If you take the... Ah... Oh wait, we have... Never mind. This is huge. Okay.
Joker.
Ah. Terrible. Code is pretty good though. What was I saying? So yeah, when you go from Ascent through the Void Portal, you have to fight Delirium, yeah. Okay, what was that? Question mark card? That's not gonna do anything for me. We have no money, so... I mean, I guess I will keep it. Maybe we can find enough money on this floor and then we can maybe spawn an item in the Devil Deal and re-roll it. That was kind of my original idea, but I was like, that's kind of a time waste. What? 2 items? There's no point in picking up Orphan Sock. Oh. Okay, let's put this here.
Judgment.
Okay, it's a normal beggar. That's one thing. Maybe we can find some money somewhere. Not a follower, Bambo. I didn't hit it. Crazy. Didn't hit her. I did not. Krampus appears more rarely? Not really. I feel like it's the same as always. Creeper, thank you very much for the follow. Did I miss it or did it not play? Ghastly Games, hello and welcome to the stream. Ah, there we go. What is this delay? There's the thank you for the support thing. Did this play or am I crazy? I think that was probably like a huge delay. Okay, we have 4 coins. Oh, you know each other? But welcome, Ghastly. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Can you give me tips for PNG tubing? Sure. Is there like anything specific you would like to know? Like, I can talk about it in general, but if you have any specific questions, I would just start with that. You're new to streaming. Okay. Let me just check the name. Like, I would recommend having OBS as a software. And the tool that I'm using is called PNG Tuber Plus. I will write it in the chat as well. It's actually written out. Interesting. That tool is also free. And I guess you probably don't have like the PNG actually, like the avatar file. I did draw mine myself. You could also commission people, but that can be quite expensive. So I would either recommend you to draw one yourself or look for a free asset. There are also many free assets that you can use if you give credit to the artist, and then just try it out for yourself. I think that's probably the best start. And if you like it and you get a little bit more into streaming, you can maybe consider to like spend some money on getting a more professional avatar. You only have a phone and a tablet. I mean, I guess you could also go the... oh, you have no desktop PC at all. Because you can mirror your desktop PC to the tablet, and then you could maybe use that as a workaround, which would be kind of crazy and really resource intense, but I'm not sure if you can stream with the PNG tuber on just the tablet and the phone. I know that some people use a phone to do face tracking for more elaborate PNG tubers or 3D avatars. But just with a tablet, that might be quite difficult. Two spades, sure. Your desktop? Yeah, you like. I mean, a PNG tuber is not that resource intense like a 3D avatar. So maybe you're fine, but you should also, I guess you should check first if you can actually stream with OBS. OBS is also free. If OBS works for you, then you can maybe try to look into getting a PNG tuber. 13 years old? Yeah, maybe that's not enough. Maybe that doesn't work. Shoot. How do I get like, I don't know how many more coins I need. I think at least like 7. How do I get like 7 coins? Super secret room, maybe? Okay, that's not helping. Yeah, I don't think the super secret is here. It's probably close to the boss. Maybe crawl space? Nope. If we really wanted to, we could try to play the sacrifice room, but I rather don't. Because even though this run is looking really good, like I don't want to like gamble it away by going into the mother fight with low HP. That is good, but not what we needed. Ah, whatever. I will just reroll the 2 items that we have in there and hope for something cool. I mean, 10 luck. More or less. Not bad, but also not too helpful. Okay, whatever. We will just do the fight really quick, then we will check out the next floor, beat Mother, and then do a Tenny Jacob run. Because I really want to. Scourge. I don't think this is the hardest boss in Corpse, but this is definitely the scariest one for me. Maybe I honestly never mind. I take that back. That is definitely the hardest boss. The moon, an emperor. Okay, that's perfect. That way we can just skip. Okay, huge. Let's go down. Let's check one room, but any tinted? Nope. Okay. Time for mother. Here we go. You think Scourge has the best design? For the corpse bosses, probably. I mean, most definitely. I think it's one of the coolest looking bosses in the entire game, to be fair. Okay, very easy attacks for me. And already second phase. Okay, huge. Whoops. These are the two ways how you can dodge that attack. Either wiggle or walking in the rotation. We should win soon, right? One more shot? Yeah, there we go. Okay, nice. Huge. That's a void portal, but we already have delirium. So we will just end the run here. Nice. Another mark completed.
Isaac, what are you drawing? Isaac, let me see it. Give it to me now. This is what you think of me? This is what I am to you? A monster?
Monster? No, mama. Oh, what is that? Is that M? Or is that... What is that? I don't know what that is. But regardless, it's time for Danger Jacob run. It has been some time since I have played him. Uppies. That is always really important at the start. I did it one too many times. But I think we will be fine. But in case you're struggling with 10 Jacobs, just remember the uppies at the start and you should be fine. Panic button. Okay. There you go. Beautiful. Ooh, I will pick that up later. Ah. Yeah, this guy will not survive that long. What was that path thing? Ooh, small rock. Also very interesting. Really good start, actually. Modeling clay. That didn't look like modeling clay to me, if I'm being completely honest. What is this room and why does it interact with Dark Geesaw so weird? Okay, that's the secret room, but we have no bombs. But we have a move card. Huge. We can combo that with the visit to the curse room. Yeah, we can just do the boss really quick. What do we have? Can we get the one circle? Nope. I messed it up a little bit. But it's okay. I will pick that up later. The M trinket? Okay, yeah, that is what I thought. M. Modeling clay, I think, has a proper sprite, but I was pretty sure that it is probably M. Because it isn't Team Trainer. I think that is first of a Tainted Eden unlock, and I think it's Delirium. Or Beast. Beast or Delirium. Okay, there are some bombs, but unfortunately not. Okay, this is a little bit scary.
The moon.
Unlucky, but we got a bomb. Huge. Okay. And another moon? I like it. Is there any way we will get enough money for the map? Probably not. I will pick that up later. I will not pick it up right now because of the speed down. You also like my Isaac escape rooms? Glad to hear that. Did you play both of them? I could not get through the one with the rapidly shooting grimaces and Hemorrhaptus. Oh, the Vicfis special. I see. Yeah, that one is maybe a little bit unfair because it has like this like very specific skill component where you have to go directly through the spikes. But I included it anyway because you have to know that this is possible to beat it. So I thought that was fair. But the escape rooms, they are fun, yes. I was also planning on maybe doing a third set this summer with Theo. But there are like many other projects in the way and I'm also a little bit busy with university. I am such an idiot. And that is why I haven't been able to get to it yet. But I'm sure we will do one more set at least. Alright. Tiny Jacob with low speed. Not ideal, but I think I can manage. Hype? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. Remember uppies in the beginning? That's always crucial. And if you do that, you can play Tainted Jacob just like me. Yeah, as I said, if you play Tainted Jacob, that guy will not survive for long. Unless you have like a really insanely strong run. Oh, nice secret room. You forgot to disable the mod and you got the fast grimaces. Yeah, that's a classic. I've seen a couple of TikToks and shorts about that. I think Poltergeist did one that was also kind of viral. And I was like, yeah, you can thank me for that. That is because, like, I increased the speed of the grimace. But if I would have preferred to do it in a different way, I would need to add like a completely new enemy that works like the grimace. And that is really difficult, and that is why I decided to not do that. And instead just changed how the default one works. I mean, to be fair, it's in the fine print of the mod that says like, don't play normal runs with this. But I think most people ignore that. Didn't expect it to apply to everyone? Yeah. Okay. Lodestone. That doesn't affect Dark ESO, so it's fine. Never read the terms and conditions. Yeah. What is this room? I've probably seen this room before, but this must be a really rare room. Well, it's like a low chance for the poop to be replaced with a diff. Yeah, reading the fine print nowadays especially is really important. Okay. Another solar, huge. I would really like to have 15 coins, but it looks like that is not gonna happen. This will be the first devil deal. I have... No, I think this floor is done, unfortunately. I would have liked to do more, but... that is probably not gonna happen. Oh, he blasted himself into me. I'm not a fan of that. Three trinkets that I don't want to have. Purgatory is kind of like a bait. Like, you cannot really actively go for them. It's more like an accident thing when you walk over that. So I will just take the Cambion Conception. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Okay. Yeah, that is... that is not gonna happen. Uppies. Okay. I mean, I guess I should maybe check out the challenge room. I think he goes after the heart, yes. I'm not sure, but I remember this to be really wonky, and I think I have done a run like that. I thought that I got hit, but I would not recommend taking that. I don't even know what I say in my Tainted Jacob guide. If it's one of the items that I say that you should not take. Maybe. Or maybe I thought that was just obvious and... We have 15 coins now, so let's have a look at the shop. Ooh, I mean, we can steal already. We have marbles, but we don't have a good trinket. I'm kind of tempted to take the HP, to be honest, but let's see. Okay, big guppy piece. I'm not a season as you when I with him, but when I play Tainted Jacob, what always helps me is the thought that I would rather take damage escaping than be hit by his. Yeah, that is a good strategy, and I recommend that to new players as well. What was that jump? Again. And it usually works. Yeah, I think it's also... In fact, I don't just recommend this, I think this is like really important to learn. Because especially later on, if you don't do that, there's a high chance that you will just get hit by Dark Esau. And if you get hit by Dark Esau in the late stage, that is usually really, really bad. So learning that is actually like the first step at getting really good with the character. Like, I was like thinking in the past about maybe making a second guide for Tainted Jacob, which I would consider like a master class, where I go into like details on how I specifically play the character. Because like at this point, what? That was my perfection. But like, I kind of see the character differently, like when I play them. Like, I see the entire game as a grid, and move in a specific way that makes it almost impossible for me to get hit. Like if you seen me play him in the past, you probably noticed that I basically never get hit by Dark Aesir on accident. Like that very rarely happens. Like I think in the 100 plus streak it happened like maybe like 3 or 4 times. Okay, time for the boss. But when it happens, it's always really stupid. I can also tell you that. Oops. I like the cube of meat. Ooh, and the items are not that great. I would take the contract, but I'm not a fan. Okay, down we go. Ah. Okay, nice. The reason why I didn't pull Dark Aesir from the start was because Downpour, Flooded Caves, has some really mean rooms if you don't have flight. And to have just a little chance of avoiding that, I don't spawn him by myself, but instead wait out the timer. Who's still alive? Oh. Double key is huge. Speed. That is so valuable. We are also above base speed now. That is really, really big. Fantastic item to find there. Did I ask what your favorite character is? I probably didn't, right? I probably didn't. How are you still alive? Okay. I mean, let's check this room as well. Yeah, I kind of expected that there's nothing going on here, but probably fine. That is unfortunate. Okay, at least we got rid of one. 4 coins is not enough, unfortunately. Double gold knot, that is huge. Maybe we'll try to turn that into money. I always do the boss last because of the devil deal chance, and I want to steal most of the time. I mean, we're almost done exploring this. Is there like maybe a very obvious secret room spot? Probably here. I really hope that... Okay, but I guessed right. Huge. Okay, we're gonna go for increased devil deal chance. That is a way of getting money. Maybe I will sacrifice one golden heart. Never mind, we will return here. And at that point I might as well just have a quick look at the shop. So what do we have? King baby. I like that. Here we have a Joker. Joker of course is huge. A moon. I should have used the moon. But our devil deal chance is low, so let's see if we can get the devil deal by default or if we have to use the Joker. Also, I used to always swap the trinket immediately or card when I picked it up. Not the trinket, the card. But I remember to not do that anymore because they changed that somewhat recently. I am German and I am white. That's an interesting question, I guess. But I would just assume that there are no bad intentions about that. We do actually get the devil deal. And there's knife, okay. That kind of seals the fate. Still possible to lose, but quite unlikely. Go ahead and give me this. Yeah, buddy. I mean, the question was already sus, but I don't know why I expected something else. Okay, let's pick up the money really quick and... You are like a little trying to ask, is it a goat? Yes, many people think that. I don't mind if people assume that because I can totally see where the idea comes from. But the original idea is a combination of a monkey and a bat and a demon, I guess. But if you see some of my emotes, there are actually emotes where my character has hooves. But the artist asked me if they should add view hooves, and I was like, sure, I can see that, but like in my canon version doesn't have hooves. The canon version has normal hands, monkey paws, I guess. That goes hard. I see. Okay. Wait a minute. Wasn't there something that I wanted to pick up in the shop and then never picked up after I collected the money? Ooh, Emperor. I definitely want to take that. Do I have hooves on my feet? I think, I mean, I guess civilized animals do have hooves, right? So the answer would probably be yes. In the art that you can see of my character with hooves, however, there are no... Wait, am I thinking about the... No, I was thinking about the horseshoe, but you didn't ask that. We can open that. Okay. Immediately get rid of the high threat here. Get rid of the top row. Very nice. Yeah, that was kind of unavoidable. Okay, huge. Wait, how long have I been streaming for? 2 hours? Okay, a new ad break is coming in. There's unfortunately not much I can do about this, so I'm really sorry. But the ads are playing so that new people don't have to watch an ad when they join. Because I really hate that when I want to check out the stream and I immediately get ads. And I cannot fully disable them as well, so... Do I have bat wings? Yes! Can I like... Let me check that out. There's an original art piece that I drew when I was like 12 that has them. But there's also one special art piece, if I can find it really quick. You can only kind of see it, but let me check it out. Where is it? Whoops, that is really large. Oh, never mind. These are demon hands. Actually, I don't have art available. I have like demon hands that kind of form the tail. You can see that here. That's also part of the character, which is not part of this model, but like in the original design, and it is included. But I actually don't have an image with wings. I thought that they are kind of folded here, like a cape, similar to Meta Knight, I guess. But wait. Where is... Ah, okay, here we go. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, some random Bambo trivia. I think that particular art piece is also really nice. That is from Grumpy Egg, who does most of the art for Another Mad. Ah. So here I kept the brimstone spider alive to kill the spiders on the left. But that turned out not the best call in the end. I mean, we took only 1 hit. I guess it could have been worse. Proptosis, I cannot remember how that works. I would assume it's good. And I can also imagine that it used to be bad. Proptosis. Triple damage regardless of range. Okay. So we just insta-shred stuff? Yeah. Okay. I feel like we won. Who followed? Who was it? The Balls Man, 21. And the first comment is balls. I mean, I guess that is kind of funny. So hello, welcome to the stream. I'm doing massive damage. I don't really see a reason to stay on this floor longer. Actually took a damage. More speed is huge. Lives up to the name? Yeah, that is also what I'm thinking right now. That is a guppy item and potential HP generation. I really like this old Devil Deal sound. I think that sounds so cool. Oh, we also have a Joker card. Crazy. I hope you all had a splendid day so far. The day has been really good. I won all my runs. A few cool people came by and said hello. And my weekend was also pretty awesome. On Saturday I did my own trivia show, which went really well. And on... I was about to say, did I actually get hit? But no, it was the Lost Soul. Holy moly. Okay, I was about to say, will he die? Please? And on Sunday I was in the trivia show from Vicfis. And also won. But that was a lot of fun. That is a terrible room for Jacob. Oh, but that is huge. What was the trivia about? So my trivia is more like an Isaac game show where I invite Isaac creators and they have to answer questions and do challenges. The first category was about like figuring out Isaac items or objects or bosses or anything really based on a silhouette. The second category was pretty complex. Maybe you can check out the video for that if you're interested. The third category is called the Trivia Task, which is a pre-recorded segment that I added down into like a funny montage, where they had to play Tainted Cain for 10 minutes, and the partner could choose whatever character they want, and they had to craft as many items from different pools as possible. And the result of that task was really interesting. After that was Demon Trivia. I really wanted more charges. Demon Trivia is the road to the final section basically, where I ask just trivia questions about Isaac that they have to answer. And then the final is kind of a secret, but this time it was a fight against Mother with items that they can buy from the points that they earn in the show. And I mean, people really liked it, like the overall feedback was really good. But I invited Bagel, who is one of the best Isaac players of all time and one of the best Tainted Lost players of all time. And she also does regular Tainted Lost streaks to Mother. And having Mother as the final challenge was maybe not the best idea in hindsight. But, well, that's just how the story went. Fire? Glad you enjoy it. You can check the VOD out on Twitch and YouTube. And I will eventually turn it into a video as well, however. Like a fully edited video. I did it with some of the previous trivia episodes as well. And I think everybody who watches it really likes it. But not many people do watch it, however, unfortunately. I think other content that I do is more popular in that regard. Which is fine. You mean another mat? I would assume. Noah the Gatherer? Never heard about him. Is it an English-speaking channel about Isaac? Yeah, I will just take the damage in this room. I really don't care. Oh, that I wasn't able to get the hit there really sucked, and that was really close. Oh. There's also Necropolis too. Ah. This sucks. Oh, let's do mom. Okay. I'm gonna take the damage. Check out the devil deal. And it looks like I will definitely take the sacrificial dagger. And we keep going down. Magic the Knower. It's a guy that makes all sorts of mini games and game shows a PowerPoint. A lot of them are kind of like mini D&D campaigns since the players choose what they do. Could be cool in Isaac. Maybe I've done something like that before. Like I've done a lot of like game shows and stuff like that in Isaac. But I will try to remember that and check it out. Like if it's like in quotation marks like random content, I might not know it, but I do know quite a few Isaac content creator, even from different countries. Ooh, okay, that could be interesting. What? There must have been a special rock and I didn't see it. No crawl space. He doesn't do either content? Yeah, that is what I figured. Okay. Okay, this could be good. But so all these large rooms that are quite easy to clear are good for our heart regeneration with the nail. Okay, we're getting a lot of money, which I don't need. But we somehow managed to find the boss without any dead ends. That's kind of crazy. I think I will take flight. I think that's just an easy choice. And I do not really care about the quarter. I mean, I guess I will take it just in case I find money equals power, but we have a decent amount of HP and flight is quite useful. What unlock am I going for? Nothing. This is just for fun, Tainted Jacob run. Because that is my best character. We did some unlocks on the third fire. And this one is just chest, Tainted Jacob, to show it off a little bit. Because I am the best active Tainted Jacob player in the world, if you want to believe it or not. Flexing a little bit much? I mean, how many people can say that about themselves, that they are really good on a character that is really hard? Okay, unfortunately no Tinted Rock. Yeah, that is why I applied. These rooms are a nightmare, and I mean, I guess I could have probably regenerated the health with the nail, but if we just don't take the damage to begin with... Oh wait, I need to log in a little bit here now. One hit is fine. No devil deal, but that's okay. And we even have the soul still alive. That's crazy. Soul hearts? I take that. That's also good. Not a fan of this. Okay, there's a soul heart. Huge. Now we have a really good amount of HP. Alright, got to see you, Bambo and Folks. It was fun to be here. Whoops. Hopefully they will meet me in my server. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, Ace. Have a great rest of the day. And until next time. It is actually the small way. Crazy. So he's still alive, but I have a feeling he will probably not. Oh, another soul heart. But I have a feeling he will not survive the Isaac fight. We will deal massive damage, but it's Isaac, so chance of Lost Soul surviving is basically 0. Yeah, or this. Alright, time for Isaac. What? That is not normal behavior. Like, Dark Isa should charge through. Yeah, I just really wanted to avoid Dark Isa there, so that's why I just took the hit. Alright. Wait, what? I took the negative. And nobody in chat pointed it out. Yikes. Yeah, that is a yikes. Wait, can I? Nope, that was a crash. Alright. The best Tainted Jacob player? I mean, I haven't played in a long time, and it was not the streak file. You thought that was my strategy? I mean, fair enough. I mean, we did pretty well overall. But that the Tainted Jacob didn't went through the Isaac, that was kind of crazy. We did 3 runs. So I think I will call it a day here because it's getting kind of late. I kind of want to try to stream more in the future. I'm not sure about that because I'm kind of busy with projects and university life. But that's pretty much all I have to say for now. With the exception of one thing, of course. My name is Bambochutafreak. Thank you very much for watching this, in the end, kind of scuffed Isaac stream. And until next time, everybody. Bye!